I think, and he needs a full dental.
You're a big boy.
That's Pania.
Those look pretty much like the cat we have.
Yeah.
Isn't she cute?
Yeah.
That's Cher Bear. She's a sweet girl. Hi, Cher.
Oh, yes, you're so pretty. You're a pretty.
Oh, that is. Does he have a black nose? Nope, that's
Is
Rumpelstiltskin.
that a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Oh, you're very pretty.
And
Yes, I know.
he's got a sister around here named Magellan.
So how old is he?
Gosh, he's only 4 or 5 months now.
Oh, he's darling.
Time goes by so quick. How was Rumpelstiltskin was born in March. 4 months.
He says, take me, take me.
He's so cute. And he's got a sister who's just as talkative as he is.
You're a happy cat.
He is. They were my little babies that could. They really struggled, but
You made it.
they made it, and they've done so good. And they're chunking up and just doing wonderful. I'm so happy.
What?
Oh, share. And Papa.
God, you're so cute.
Hi, guys. How are you? 1, 2, 3. Jenny Beaker and Parker. Parker, our youngest fan. How are you guys doing today? Hi, Craig. You guys ready for some updates? Uppy dates? We've got a few. Nothing too crazy. Hi, Elaine, Wicked, Jabber, Roz, Cindy, Susie, Scrunchins.
You guys all did join us.
I know,
Yay.
even though we changed the time on you. I'm so sorry, guys. He's very demanding.
You're high maintenance.
He is. Hi, Nance. Hi, Soup. So we have a few updates for you. Nothing too crazy. I don't think it's been a busy week, so that's really, really good.
This week has flown.
Yeah, it really has
crazy.
gone by fast. You would think it'd go by slow, especially after her getting back from vacation. But it's gone fast for me. I feel like we haven't accomplished nearly a quarter of what we wanted to accomplish
What's new?
this week. But, you know, c'est la vie. This is how it happens. How was your vacation, Lenetti?
It was good. It was good.
But you missed me and wanted to come back.
I did. I missed Megan.
What were you going to say? It was good.
Oh, she was a toy.
We didn't go anywhere. We kind of had a stay vacation, but we done a couple day trips that were awesome. But yeah, it's good to be back.
It's always nice to have a staycation and
It
not
is.
have anything really planned and just kind of do whatever.
Jenny had her baby.
Hi, Magdalena. Yeah, so we're super glad that she's back. I miss her when she's gone, and she's my other work half. So, yay! So let's go. Hi, Sherry. So we'll go over a few updates. I did write down a couple things. There's kind of odd and random, and we'll just do them in the random start. The first thing I was going to go over was Azrael. Our Azrael had not been feeling very great. We noticed, what was it, last week, that she just seemed kind of off, wasn't feeling super great. So we took her up to get, well, Cindy, big thanks to Cindy, took her up to get some blood work done on Saturday at Dr. Darcy's. And they found that she had very high liver enzymes. She had a little bit of jaundice stuff happening. So, right? Am I saying that right? Liver?
Mm-hmm.
Is it liver? Yeah. But on the upside, we've got her started on some meds, some fluids. She's taking them really well. Hates her meds, but we're getting them in her. She hates it. But she's feeling much better. She's back to gaining some weight. This is Azrael. So she's back to gaining weight. Did I tell you I weighed her yesterday?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So she had gone down about, I think it was about a pound or so, which she's a little cat anyway. So a pound is a big thing for her. It's a big thing for any cat, but she's back up quite a bit. So awesome. And I'm so grateful for Dr. Darcy. Always able to squeeze our kitties in and all that good stuff. But on the good news, I think she's on the roundabout up. So that's good. We're going to take her back in about another week and get some more blood work done just to see that she's on the right path. And if not, then we'll go with a different course of meds or whatever may be. So other than that, she is doing very good.
But you can tell she feels good.
Mm-hmm.
She's out and about.
Yeah. Her attitude's completely different now from when she was feeling punky. So it's Azrael is how you spell it. Yeah, she's really perked up. So it's really amazing to see what meds can do when you get started on them right away. I had kind of actually touched on this the other day, but since we're having an official sit down and Q&A, I wanted to touch on, oh, hey, can you find Willpower?
Probably.
Whenever.
Where's your sling?
I know, exactly.
Is it there?
It's over here. Give my little buddy a sling time. I kind of touched on this the other day. Where does Azrael stay? Azrael's actually an outside kitty. So she kind of stays outside or in the porch area, but she also has been very much liking the kitty castle, so she stays in there quite a bit. So she's doing really good with that. The thing I touched on the other day, but it's worthwhile another mention. I've had a lot of questions about Willpower, and why is Willpower getting an amputation, and why is he getting it all the way up to the shoulder blade? Because he does kind of use the little house. Sorry, two things. He does kind of use his arm. So I've had a couple people asking why he's getting the amputation, and I think it's a really great opportunity to explain why he is. One thing about him is he has no feeling in his arm. So the downside with this is he kind of drags it along and he creates a sore right here in his wrist area. If you kept that arm there, he's going to continue to drag that on. He's going to continue to get that sore, and then he's going to continue to drag it in feces, dirt, food, all of this stuff that will, eventually poison his body, make him septic and septic. What's the word? Septic. And just make him feel gunky. So there's that one issue. There's actually quite a few things more other than that Dr. Darcy can explain. Speaking of my little Willpower. Hi, baby. You want to snuggle? Yeah, it'll chance of his infection. Hi, baby bear. You want cussy mommy? Got him. Want cussy mommy? Hi. Hi. Bye, Christine.
Well, that's a nice little break. Thank you.
Sepsis.
Thank you.
Sepsis is what I mean. Yes. So by having that leg removed, it will help with that, keeping that infection at bay. He's already been on antibiotics for that infection. So, this is just the best solution to it. And always know that, if it's ever an option to keep a leg or keep a limb or anything, of course that's going to be the first way we're going to look. That's the first thing we do. But when it's when it's appropriate, I mean, truly that's the best thing to do. We don't take the pretty happy cases that are minor. We do take the difficult cases. So know that we'll always try to do what we can, and if there was an opportunity to save it, we would. Always. Isn't that right, my boy? Anything else you want to chime in?
I think so.
Okay. Well, that was easy. Let's see here. The next thing I was going to go over was Praline and Chia. Praline and Chia are in front thumper's room. They are doing very, very, very well. They're still a little shy when we get a whole bunch of people around. They're like, we're going to hide. But they're actually doing very well for...
Praline's really getting...
Yes, and I knew that from the get-go. Praline was the more outgoing one, where Chia was a little bit more of the shyer one. But they're doing really well. I'm very pleased with how good they're coming out. I don't know if there will ever be a point. These are the 12-year-olds. I don't know if there will ever be a point where they're going to be able to come up in the main room, but I will always try. But again, I want them to be comfortable and happy too. Sweetheart. So they are doing very, very well. The next one is Meatball. Meatball is soup. Yeah, that's funny. I stayed at a Holiday Express last night, so I trust Dr. Darcy 100%. Jenny, Praline and Chia were adopted for 12 years. They are almost the exact same age. I think they're a few days apart. One was born on, I think, August 1st, and one was August 2nd, 12 years ago. So, but they're doing really, really well. So, when is Wheeler's next blood work? That's a good question. I actually don't have that date down, but I'm sure Cindy would know, so I'll have to ask her. I'm gonna check. We are kind of getting semi-close on it. But I think it's
September 4th.
September 4th would be the next blood work day for Wheeler. So hopefully we're going to get a great result from them too. I'm very hopeful. The first result Dr. Darcy was just beyond ecstatic with, so it makes me so happy that he's doing wonderful, and he's just such a good boy. So we could get Dr. Darcy to come. Actually, Susie, that will bring me into another question, or another answer, I guess. We are working with Dr. Darcy. She comes once a year to do the annual checkups for all the kitties. So she actually will be coming pretty soon. I haven't set a date for that, but it's going to be shortly.
Usually we do it in September, October.
Mm-hmm.
She's starting to come down from her super busyness, and we run into not so many kittens.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll be soon, in the next month or two. Well, probably 2 more so, but Nalu's doing wonderful.
She's so cute.
And Nalu is on hold. Her adoption, we're working with different dates, but I think we have the week picked out, and I think they're checking to see when they can get flights, because her adoption is actually she's going to be going to Massachusetts, I think it is. So that's going very good there. So we're working on that. I think it'll be in a couple weeks or so. How is Buckeye's wound? That's a really good question.
Oh my gosh. I could not believe it when I got back from vacation, because that meant I hadn't seen it in 9 days. We said it was 4x4.
I had like 5x4.
5x4
Mm-hmm.
when he came in. It is down. I hope you don't mind.
No, please.
I'm so excited about this.
No, please.
His wound is about this big around. This big. It looks fantastic.
See, I'm glad she says that. I see it every day. So, in my opinion, it looks like it's not changing. But when you're seeing it every day, you're just seeing like this is the movement of the wound. And it just feels like it's happening so slowly. But I think it's probably happening. It's nice that she had some time off to see it. Now,
I think I should take like every 3 weeks off so I can reevaluate clear. My focus would be clearer, and
I don't think we like that, do we, Willpower?
What do you think, Becky?
He is very alert. Look, he's like,
Only
what's happening?
if I can go with you wherever you're
Come on.
He is healing.
But he looks great.
Yeah. I think I'm still not quite sure. So I don't know if you guys remember, but when he had come in, he had this weird, I think that's Baloney trying to play with Pania's tail, and,
Yes.
and Pania's not having it. I'm still thinking that he might have to have something surgically done. I'm not really sure what this piece is. But when he came in, he had
So neither one of you move.
this lump of skin that was attached, and it was healthy, so it's not like it was dead and falling off, which I thought it would happen. That's not happening. So I don't know if Dr. Darcy's going to, do you want down? You look like you want, okay, do you want down? He's like, I want down now. Do you want down? You want to go see what's happening?
You're funny. No, she doesn't.
Okay, all right, go explore.
Come on, Jenny. I'll take I'll take the baby on vacation with me.
But still, I'm not quite sure what's going to have to happen with that. I've got to talk to, I can see you, Roz. I'm going to have to talk to Dr. Darcy and see what she wants us to do with that. You know, if she's going to need to go in there and just clean up the wound, or I'm not really sure. So that's really doing well. The next one I was going to go over, and I probably missed some questions, but the next one I was going to go over was Meatball. Meatball is doing very well. Now, Meatball, if you don't recall, if you don't like gross stuff, earmuff it, plug your ears. Meatball is the baby that came in with the one eye out of his socket. He had bugs in the socket, and upon cleaning him, the eye had just fallen off. And on the upside, he is doing wonderful. He is such a happy boy. He's gaining weight. He's been doing really, really well. I've got him with...
He's another one that's going to be a super lover. You just touch me.
Yeah, he's a lovey boy. I've got him with, oh golly, who is it? Gideon right now. Trying to see if I can pull up a photo of Meatball. He's with Gideon right now, and he's doing... So Meatball was actually, it was a name that was turned in by a staff member because
Wasn't me.
we kept calling him Meatball. So he was kind of a name a cat name. This is what Meatball looked like when he initially came in. If you do not like gross stuff, look away. But this is what Meatball looked like when he first came in. And then after we had done some cleaning and care on him, this is what he looked like afterwards. Ooh, come on. There he is. So you're going to notice some powder by his eye. The powder actually by his eye is medicine to get rid of the bugs, if that makes sense. So he's doing very, very well now. You can open your eyes. No more gross pictures, but he's doing really, really good now. He's gained quite a bit of weight. So last I checked, he's gained about 7 ounces, I believe. But, you know, honestly, it was one of those things, as appalling as it was for the eye to come off as quick as it had for me and Denise, he was immediately happy it was gone. He was like, it was instantaneous. You could tell how much better he felt as soon as that eye was gone. So, I think you're right, Cindy. It did have to feel better for him. So, he was just a happy camper once that sucker was gone. So, we're working on getting weight on him, and then he's still going to have to go in, and I'm sure Darcy will do a clean and suture the eye socket closed. So he's doing really well. A Pony and Abba are blind babies. They are just so rambunctious and wild and happy and chunky, and they're just happy cats. I can't believe how good Kathleen asked, do they need their eyes sutured? They will. They will be sutured closed. There's actually a couple reasons why they do that. One, it's just
Kind of like Pania.
one, because it's just kind of more sanitary, and two, really it looks aesthetically more pleasing. I hate to say that, but it does.
All right, I'll be right there.
Do you need help?
Maybe.
I'll be back, guys.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or a slice of cake.
No.
Okay, nope, sorry. Hi. Nope, all is well. All is well. Fear not. I had to go check something, and when you have the opportunity, you gotta run. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm sorry. Let's see. What, yeah, all is well. Sorry, guys. So, the next update we were going to do was, let's see, we did Meatball. Lynette's like, where were we?
Exactly.
All is well. Sorry, guys. Oh, the next one I made, see, look, I made notes. The next thing I was going to tell you was, oh yeah, was Pogo and Millie.
Sorry.
Pogo and Millie, we did some changes with them. So the first one was Pogo has been moved out to the Cove, and he is doing so good. He's doing very well out there. He's, I think, much happier, and he can look around, and he's doing really well. So good news for him. The second one is now that Millie's healed from her spay and doing very well, we put her back outside, and she is in, well, she's our Porchie, a new Porchie. And she's happy. She's happy. This girl is one that she wants to be outside. Some cats are truly outdoor cats, and it seems weird to say that because it kind of goes against everything what we kind of want to believe, but some cats are truly outdoor cats, and she's an outdoor cat. Yeah. She is happy.
She sticks around.
Yep.
She stays right where
we found
most
her.
of the people are.
Yep.
Yeah. But where most, whether whatever's happening, that's where she's at.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool.
Yep. And she's just we've got some towers and trees and different things out there. And the funny thing is she's been going up to those towers and trees and just, I don't know, what do you call that? Where they like arch their back and rub on it and spin and roll.
She's
I'm
got
like,
them all marked.
Yeah, she does.
This is mine. This is mine.
Yeah, she's very happy.
Does that?
Yeah.
Yep, Lynette does that to her desk, her chair. I mean, yeah. Willpower does actually kind of look like her. Yeah. Ironically, Pogo and Millie are both black and white, and they're like the complete 50-50 black and whites. Like some are more black and with a touch of white, and no, they are 50-50 black and white. How's your magic man? He's been really lovey-buggy lately. He's doing
right here before I ran out.
He's doing really well.
Magic. Magic.
She's having. Oh, Pania is a little snarkly. I've had that brings me to another question. Pania. A lot of people have been asking about Pania and thinking she's sick, which of course now she's snorkeling right now, of course. But Pania's actually been doing very, very well. She's probably She's
snorkeling for
Pania flakes. I love watching her when she knows. Look, she's like, oh, is there Pania flakes? Oh, I better stand at attention and ready. I heard my container. Oh, yeah, I'll just grab him out of your hand. I'll rip your hand off. She doesn't get nearly enough flakes. Yes. So, yeah. I've had, for some reason, people are like, oh, is Pania okay? Nope, she's doing fine. She's really doing great. Ramsey's perfectly fine. He's been doing very well. Look at him. He's like, are you talking to me? Did you get the hiccups? The hiccoughs? He's doing really good. Oh, hi, Lucy, with the white whiskers. She had like no white whiskers for a time, and then she had one, and then the one fell out, and now she's got like 4, I think. So, hi, Mark. Yes, there is. So you can do a couple different things. Mark asked if it's possible to get photos of cats and names so us newbies knew who's who. Know who's who. You can do a couple different things. On our website, FFRC.org, you can see all of our resident kitties there, and we have little descriptions on them and their pictures, so you can match them up from that. As far as the other kitties that are available for adoption, you can kind of either go to our Pet Finders page, which we keep that pretty updated, or you can, I think that's join our Chatters page, and we post a lot there too. We also have a Flickr page. You can see all the photos. I saw that Spiker moving the box away from him after it fell on him. Yeah, I'm going to work on something different. Yes, thank you, KB, under the About Us tab. So, thank you. Oh, look at all you guys wonderful people giving helpful advice. Thank you. Thank you. That's so nice. It was just she was sneezing, Pania. Yeah, Pania's gonna sneeze. That's just who she is. Pania has chronic upper respiratory infection and chronic bronchitis. So the interesting thing about this is, my first solution is to jump to medication. Let's get her some meds right now. We have to be really cautious with that, because if you do that, then you're gonna, just like us people, we're gonna get immune to it, and then it doesn't work when we truly desperately need it. So she's on different things for her breathing. She's on things daily to help her breathing. Sometimes when that gets really bad, I can give her something to make it easier. But we just you have to gauge that fine line of not over medicating so she doesn't get immune to different things. Especially when we really need it to work. You know what I mean? And I wanted to tell you too, sorry we moved our schedule today. Linetti and I, we are good friends with the Humane Society. The director out there and the humane agent, I've known them for, 20 years. Lynette's known them for probably 20 years. So we talk a lot on the phone because we both have all of us have very similar interests. We come across the same people, the same crazies, the same issues. So it's kind of interesting because we always say we want to.
They say their staff is better. We know our staff is better.
We just check. We have such a good rapport with them, and I'm very grateful. We've worked together in the past with each other. They have some cats. We can take cats. We have cats. They can take cats. Different things. So. We had a lunch with them today, but our wonderful friend Stacy, the humane agent out there, had an emergency humane case. So really sad for her. I hate the humane cases that she has to go on. She has a truly, truly hard job. So it's nice that we can vent to each other. I'm very grateful for that ability. Especially when you're dealing with crazy people, and isn't it always people? So there was that. But we've moved it to next week. So next week we will be having our lunch with our friends, so I'm excited to hang out with them. They're such wonderful people. How's Connie D? She's doing very good. I actually just talked to her like a couple days ago, and she's doing very good. I miss her. I wish her health would permit her to get out of the house a little bit more, but no, I've got that. No, it's okay. We're crazy cat people, not crazy people like you guys, more like crazy. Stacey and I have a really fun joke going on right now, so we have a good laugh right now with something going on. So she's such good spirited, and luckily we both know each other's work ethic, so I'm grateful for her. So not crazy people like us. No. Funny, this whole conversation is actually directed to one person.
That's me.
No, it's not you. Yes, hang on to, it is really nice, Elaine, that we can get together because they're just wonderful people. They really are good people, and it's nice that we can have a good working relationship with them. So I'm really grateful for that. It really is. And especially to, just know we
can definitely learn from them and them from us. So that's nice that, you can bounce stuff off of someone who's doing the same have the same exact goal as you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the Palmart page, thank you, Bobby. The Palmart page is not accessible yet. They're still working on building this. But they're having to build it from scratch. Actually, that's on my that reminded me I wanted to go over some fundraising ideas with the Humane Society of things that we've done that's worked. Because the Humane Society here works more kind of locally, which we do too, but like our support comes from you guys, where their support comes from Defiance. So I have some fundraising ideas that they could implement here in Defiance that would help, because we have such success with you guys. Carlton's wonderful. He's doing very, very well, and he is absolutely in heaven with his new family. So, what else were we going to share? I think that's about it.
Palmart page.
Palmart.
We still have our Palmart store. So if there's something that you think that's in the store that you would like, just email me, and I can just let me know what you want, and I can let you know if we have it and get details back and forth to you.
She's like just loving this. She's rubbing her head under your chin as you're talking. That's a good question. Thank you. Murph, how is Murph doing? So you guys noticed the other day, and you guys, I was commenting with Ahmad. It's very unusual to have someone watch your job performance 100% of the time. It's very weird, in a good way. It's good. It's just sometimes I say things and I forget you guys seem to be listening, or I say something in passing and you guys pick it up, and it's oh, Spiky, you okay, babe? Did you have a flippy flops? So I was going to mention Murph today and give you guys some updates with him. So we've tried a few different things with him, as far as like calming collars, calming sprays, different things like that. Not seen too much of a super amazing result from that. So we've moved on to basically Prozac. I guess, it is Prozac. Yeah, and that's another thing. Please stop yelling at Murph. Murph's an awesome cat. He really is. And you have to look at his perspective. And I've talked to our volunteers here. Don't yell at Murph. I know he can be frustrating, and you don't want to see other cats getting whopped. But But you know, his life has been rough on him, and he just needs a little extra love and some care. So we've got him on Prozac, which is actually a wonderful wonderful drug, and it helps for so many different things. So we've got him on that. He's been on that for a few days now. I feel like I'm seeing a good result from him. He doesn't quite seem as anxious as he was. So, you know, he's just a wonderful, wonderful boy. And he needs a wonderful home that just gives him, you know, 100% of attention. So he's doing wonderful. Yeah, you know, Prozac was actually recommended to me by a volunteer that uses it for her cats. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah, he joined the antidepressant club. Hello, friend. Welcome.
Already in the club.
Yeah. We're there. He
One
does.
for the cat, one for me.
Yes, Kate. He does get anxious when too many people are in the room talking. He does. It gets him a little anxious, and he's just really such a good boy. And I get so many emails, and I understand all of y'all's perspective. I'll get one email that says, lock him up 100% of the time, and another email that says, never lock him up. He won't get ever used to it. I have to find the right balance for his happiness and also the safety of other kitties too. I don't want them getting whopped for no reason either. So it's trying to find a good balance. So just know that. Has he been examined by a vet, Dr. Darcy? Yes. Oh, thank you, Bobby. We truly are. We really are trying to work up.
Ace Wonder, are you still on? Ace asked a question. It was a really good question, and I
You missed it.
already forgot it.
Why do people think you don't know what you're doing?
Good question, Jenny.
Yeah, I think, and Jenny, Jenny was kind of founding a nice way of saying, like, you know, some people don't think we know what we're doing. And that's it's a great question, and I know exactly what angle she's trying to go at. Oh, about the lost mail. Don't forget that. Thank you, Ace.
Thanks, Joe.
That's actually a really great question. You guys know that, one, our cats see the vet so often. Lynette and I were just talking about that today. I'm probably more of a nervous Nelly than most people are, because if they sneeze wrong, I'm sending them to the vet because I'm nervous. What you don't also see is the amount of times I am still contacting Jackie and Darcy to get their expert opinion on what they do. And the amount of knowledge I've gained over this past year is really amazing. So when you think something might not be being done or things like that, it is. And a lot of times things are happening behind the camera that you're not. Gentle Song just made a really important comment. Thank you. Gentle Song says, I think it's important for us viewers to realize that as much as you see and you're not told everything. Really good point. Why are you not told everything? Just because there's not enough time in the day to sit down and tell you that this cat had diarrhea. I'm going to treat it right now. I mean, guys, at any point, I'm having 20 to 30 different medications going on in a given day for these cats. And that's a really true point. There's not enough time to say, listen, this cat's getting this cat's getting this. I get a lot of questions about Lucy and Ramsey and water and drinking and eating and food. That's one of my biggest things is Lucy and Ramsey. And I shouldn't say this. I should say I've had a couple questions about Lucy and Ramsey eating and drinking and stuff like that. Guys, I promise, this is Yellowstone, by the way. One, and we're still dealing, I'm going to be honest, because I'm just not. I'm still dealing with a little bit of that crazy head that we've been dealing with. I'm sorry, Lynette.
No.
Not Lynette. The crazy one knows who's out there. Hi, crazy. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Go volunteer. And it's mostly regarding Lucy or Magic. You guys, they get water, they get food. I mean, it's just it's science that if they didn't, they would be unalived at this point. So, you know, they're going to keep thinking what they think, and we don't give you much time. But the funny thing is they actually contacted my business the other day, so that's kind of hilarious because they have a no contact order for me, and they contacted my business, so they broke that order, which I think is really hilarious. I think it's really funny. So, yeah, a lot of times you guys don't see what's happening in other rooms. There's just no physically way that you can watch everything at all times. Yeah, if they don't drink, they would never go potty. Yes, Jabber, that is science, and somehow these people don't believe in science, I guess. So that's a really good scientific observation. Thank you. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's really. Yeah. Ramsey does walk, and so does Lucy. They walk to where they want to go. They're very they're very more independent, yeah, than what you think. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. That's nice. And so I missed a really important question, and I forgot what it was earlier. Yeah, that's what I say that too, Jenny. We have volunteers and staff here a lot. You know, they would be like, hey, aw, you guys are kind. Mail. Thank you, Jabber. Going on to our mail. We're still having issues with the mail. I don't know what's quite going on with this. One piece of mail, and I've already contacted that person, has shown up, and they sent it out. They had sent it out in the middle of July, and it finally just showed up this last week. Thank you, Rich. The mail just showed up this last week, but I'm still missing just gobs and gobs of mail. So I don't know. Gosh, I don't know what's going on, guys, but it's really frustrating. So it's just been a hit or miss. I don't really know what's happening with it. I still have a lot of people that I'm hearing that are having mail problems. I've reached out to our post office, and they're like, we'll look into it, and that's, you know, kind of about as far as it will go. Yeah, and the mail that we are getting is like a piece of junk mail, and it's not common for us to just get one piece of junk mail in a day. It's just not common. So I don't really know what's going on here. So it's interesting to see you all having the same issues. So from our flash sale Wednesday, did they finally come today? They finally came today. Okay. They haven't even picked up our packages since Wednesday. Good. Lucky. You know, KB, yes, we've missed bills. And that, again, is not common. I get a bill, I pay it, because that makes me crazy. But we got one from I think it was our phone bill, saying you were late. And I'm like, I never got it. So, yeah, luckily that's only happened with the phone bill. Everything else is set up on auto, because the phone bill, it varies. Well, which I could set it up on auto, probably. But, yeah. So, here's hoping it'll get sorted at some point. We're just waiting. Outsourced to Mars. I think that must be it, Leo. Yeah. What upsets me most is, you know, so far I've only heard one, but I'm sure there's probably more out there. But one person didn't get a thank you from me, and that just makes me so upset, because I don't want you to think that I'm not grateful. Crazy stalker, we brought your mail. You know, that has crossed my mind, KB. I will look into that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Because right.
I don't think so.
I think so. I know how easy it is to change your address. I know how very easy it is. Huh. We're all like, So, Look, we're
We're all speechless. Congratulations. But then again, that doesn't understand why our mail's not.
Well,
being
one male. Well, I can understand why them.
I made her sick.
Yes. Yeah, look, all 500 of you are like, I'm getting my mail at home, which is right down the road. Yeah, they're still, yeah, I mean, Jenny says, honestly, if they're still at it, anything's possible. They are still at it, so.
Yeah, anything's possible for sure.
The ironic thing is this person has a cruelty case against them, so a past cruelty case, so it's like, I wonder if they think they're on a vindictive, I don't know, but yeah, Vicky. But we do have cameras on the outside. Yep, we actually have like a lot of cameras on the outside. Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna thank you. Oh, good point, Heather. Yeah. I'm gonna touch on Dark Cat's question here real quick. Please say why we're closed to walk-in visitors on the weekend, because she's getting some not so cheerful feedback from posting that. Let me go over that, because that's actually a really great question. So we're closed for the weekend, or closed on the weekends, truly, unless for appointments. Anybody that's coming here on the weekends, it just had to make an appointment to be here, so we're aware that they're coming. Yeah, the mom didn't make the rules. I'm making the rules, and why that is really just for safety, and we want to make sure that someone's present. So I can't just have someone walking in on a Sunday morning at noon and there's no one here. That's just not safe. So. Someone asked me about the informed delivery previously, and I am getting ready, or I am going to start up for that. So, yeah. Well, that's what's technically supposed to happen. Lucky is they're supposed to put it into our building, but they're not. So, yeah. So there's that. Hopefully, yeah. There's no particular reason. Yeah, exactly. Do you have a night shift here? We do, Vicky. Yes, technically we do. No. Sorry. What's Zeke up to? I don't know. What's Zeke up to? Can we see him? He is around somewhere. Zeke? Looks like Maryland. Only. Oh, there he is. Right there. Right behind Jimmy. Chilling. Having a good snooze. Look at him. Oh, he's so sleepy.
I don't think he's asleep. I think he's just resting his eyes. That's what I say.
That's what my dad always says. I'm just resting my eyes. Yeah, out-of-town visitors can still visit with appointments, just no walk-ins off the streets. Yeah. So like who was here this weekend. Was it Christine? Were you here over the weekend? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Christine. So like Christine, I knew she was going to be here. That's okay. She had the permission to come in at any time. Cindy and Indy and Polydactyl Mom, we know they're here. They have permission, all of that good stuff. But we're just closing it to the open public because we don't know them, and you know, got to keep the kitty cat safe. Yeah, it might be a good idea, Selena. Yeah. So. Yes. So, the box. So, what I'm gonna discuss that really quick too, because that was yeah. If you see them, they're okay by me, and if not, my mods know. I mean, they know stuff. They're super smart, and they know who's supposed to be here or not. So they peg out anybody that's not here, and they let us know right away. They will let me. They will let Debbie know right away. So we always have Debbie here. The box on the counter with Mr. Darcy. I'm going to be reworking that because, one, there's a couple different things I've noticed with that, and you guys all saw it last night, although it was really cute that Spiker came to Ramsey's rescue. Thank you, Aussie. Thanks. Mr. Darcy loves this box, but the downside we've noticed, sometimes when kittens get in it or someone gets in and out, the box kind of will shuffle, and then a kitten will get in there and fall down with the box and everything.
You had flakes.
She said, not enough. It's like paper. I'm hungry. So I'm working out something different with the box. I might possibly put it to the side of the microwave. Thank you, Dark. Or something like that, because I don't want it falling down. Obviously, my first option would be to move Ramsey. My second option is to move the box somewhere. View Rouser. How many cats are adopted within a given time frame from FFRC? Exactly how many cats and kittens are adopted within a year? View Rouser. That's actually a great question, and it's so vague, so random, I should say, because one, this is only my second year of doing this. Jackie handled all of those before me, so I have no clue how many she did. Jackie probably adopted a ton out, I would bet, because Jackie was super duper smart enough, or smart and, how do I say it? It was, she just had 20 years of experience with a job, so she could just really easily peg a perfectly healthy cat and ready.
You disagree with you 100%. She ain't right.
What?
I think, for one thing, the Humane Societies around here, I just seen this last night, where not our local in-town Humane Society, but one very close to us, is doing a 2-for-1 deal. You adopt a cat, you get a cat free. Or they do animals you can adopt a cat for $20. Now, saying that, they don't have all the tests in the cats and vaccines in the cats and wormers and flea and everything else that we put in our cats. So yes, it's cheaper to adopt a cat for $20 or buy one, get one free, which we know is not free. But at least when we adopt a cat out, we know that cat has been tested, everything's done on that cat, and it is healthy when it leaves here. Mm-hmm. Another thing is, since Megan's taken over, we have been so full that we've been taking in a lot of the kittens that are not
healthy,
top shelf.
Not your pedigree.
Yes. Yes. So where the Humane Societies are turning those ones down, we're taking them in.
Which means much longer medical, much longer everything, surgeries, and then you have recoveries for surgeries. I mean, look at how many Kit Kats we have right now that are lined up for surgery. We've got Cheeto, Willpower, a Pony, Abba, Meatball. That's 5 surgeries we've got lined up, and I'm sure there's probably more. I'm just not thinking.
And we have a lot of older cats returned. That's taken up space. That won't be adopted out because of their age or their health issues, whatever that may be, whether they're not using the litter box at that 100% or whatever. So to answer the question, why aren't we adopting out as many as we could be? Because we don't have that many that we can just bring in the door and shove back out the door.
That would be wonderful, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have a lot of, we had a lot of returns and a lot of COVID cats, and I counted that we're up to like almost 20 cats that have been returned. Aussie, I agree. Aussie says, I want them all. Me too. If it was my choice, I would just be like, and this is crazy, but if it was my choice, I would be like, just keep them all. I love them, and you know, takes a
many returns lately. I have never seen this many returns. Never.
Yeah, and you know, that might be a tricky one, Lucy, but I appreciate the thought. Lucy said, would you consider limiting the amount of adults and kids allowed to visit at the same time? It can be overwhelming for some cats like Murphy. And us too. It's overwhelming. I would consider something like that. I'd have to think on how to do that, but.
And there again, no visitors, no adoptions.
Well, then there's that. So, yeah. Yeah, returns are a hard situation, just all the way around. Normally, by the time you're looking at a return, it's because they've had a peen issue for the last 3 years that they might just not have dealt with. So now this cat comes back with a peen issue. I don't believe in euthanasia. I do, but
not because it's not wanted anymore.
Right. Cheeto Puff, perfect example. He came in for euthanasia. We could have easily done it. He needed a very expensive dental, and he's an older cat. Who's going to want an older cat? We chose to not take that route and try to. We believe he's worth it. Paw. Perfect
Mr.
example, Mr. Darcy. He's an older gent, and he definitely has some medical issues, and he's gonna be here for a bit. But
our CH cats.
CH kitties.
We will not adopt them out because they do not use the litter box 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Right. And who wouldn't? I know. Everybody loves Mr. Darcy. So it's a real hard line to balance. It really is. It is hard letting him go. I will give you that. That is, I didn't think it would be quite so hard. Thank you, Wowzer. Am I saying that right? Good question. Put in smoochy, please. No, she said she only wanted a smoochy from her Canadian auntie. How's Jimmy? Thank you, Cindy.
Jimmy has started radiation this week. He had it Tuesday and Thursday. It's
rough.
Yeah.
It's rough on him. And her. And it's exhausting. So, luckily it's for a short time,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So, good thoughts for Jim. Slim Jim. But he's here and he's exhausted, and you know, he doesn't let that show, and we've told him he go home, but Jimmy just wants to do something at 100% of the time. That man, I don't know where he gets his stamina. I'm like, you're getting radiation and on chemo. How are you not exhausted all the time? I'm exhausted. So he's wonderful, but yeah. Other than that, anything else? Any other questions, comments, concerns? We love Jimmy.
Oh, thank you, everyone. He'll be all right.
Same here, Sonia. He's a real good sport, though. I will say he's taking it good, and he's a jokester, and I'm a jokester, so I think it works out really well because it helps keep the morale up. So
I just want to choke him out.
sometimes, yeah, she's just like, oh, brother, where's Rachel? Hi. Oh, well, he was right there. He must have moved. Oh, question. Has Puddin gotten smoochy? Yes. No smoochies. I told her only the next smooches she gets will be from her Canadian auntie. Okay, now she doesn't even sound snorky. I think she sounds snorty.
She is. I'm telling you. Pania, she plays you.
She does. Look at this.
I'm so sick. Pania treats will help. Snoozing.
She's so weak from lack of flakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nyota loves Kim. Everybody loves Kim. Alma needs a smoochie too. Alma bean. Oh. She's so weak. She can't even keep my leggy up.
Yeah.
How are the goats? They're wonderful.
They're so cute.
So someone, and I'm sorry, I don't readily know off the top of my head. Someone sent in a protein block for them. Is anybody on there who sent the protein block? Someone sent in this like protein block for them. We put it out, I don't know, a day or two ago for the goats. I woke her up.
Supposed to know.
I would like to know why you was sick earlier. Oh.
Good question.
Whoever sent the protein block in, Christine, that's it. They are eating the heck out of it. And then to Mark's question, his son wants to know why I was sick earlier. You tell him because that's going to make me sick.
The weirdest things gross Megan out, and it's hilarious. What should gross her out doesn't. What shouldn't grosses her out. So she had put a pill in they have treats that are made to stick pills into, and the concept is the treat tastes good, so they'll eat the pill while they're eating the treat. So she gives one to Murph, and Murph decided he didn't like the treat, so he sucked on it and then spit it out, and it was nice and mushy and yummy.
And so
yes, it was a pill pocket.
So then I put another pill pocket on top of it, and it was.
She's over here gagging. So yeah, that's what happened.
Hi, Carl. Glad to make you laugh. It's like, I don't,
God did not give Megan children for a reason.
No. No. And it's like, I used to feel that way about bugs, and now.
Yeah, an eyeball on the counter. oh, cool, check this out. Look.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but that, it's like, those are like instantaneous, like, you just go into help mode. You don't have time to be gross because it's help mode. You go into help mode. I don't know why it's different. But it was I don't know why that was just, I know, out of all the stuff I've seen in this last year and a half, and it's, hey. Yeah, I don't even, yeah, Sonya's done so much way worse stuff with me, and that,
It was not that gross.
well, because freaking mom over here, who has cleaned up everything and under the sun, she's like,
That's why I'm so excited for Jenny and
Parker and Lauren
to come so I can hold the baby and because I know the baby will just gross Megan out and I'll get to hold it the whole time.
I'll be okay if he doesn't get sick on me.
Yeah.
And if he does, I'm putting him on the floor. I'm going to put him on the floor.
Yes, you would.
No, I'll just be like, Lynette, take it. How do you help scaredy cats or shy cats acclimate? Oh, that's, isn't that the dilemma that you probably all run into at some point, having multiple cats? What I've been trying to do is I will put them in certain rooms, let them get adjusted there, and then move them to another room that's more visible, or a cage that's out here in the area so they can kind of see the sounds and get the smells and get the scents, and then let them out. Sometimes they'll get acclimated, sometimes they won't. And then we can try other different things as far as calming collars and behavioral medicine.
Usually they do acclimate pretty easy. I mean, if you really think about it.
They do. I mean, if you look at all of our cats and how many, golly, guys. Yeah, it's crazy. And I just realized we have yakety yacked for a long time and I have to go to work.
Geez.
Oh, boy. Sorry. I'm running out. Yay. Yeah, I'll give Parker a lick stick. It'll calm him down. He'll be fine.
As long as he doesn't spit it out.
If he's getting fussy, I'll just be like, whoa. Here's a lick stick. Relax. It's time for your nail trim.
Somebody said have Megan change his diaper. Megan's already said that ain't happening.
All right. Well, I'm going to get going. I've got to head to work now. So I will talk to you guys soon. And I'll be back for meds in a little bit. And you guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much for the wonderful chat. It's so nice talking to you guys. It really is. Yeah. We sure love you guys too. Thank you guys. You guys have been fun. All right, Lynette, bye. Do you get
love you guys.
work mail? KB, even there at work, we've had more and more issues of mail issues. So, thank you guys. Thanks for everything. You guys are just wonderful. Hey, Mark, so your son's name's Carl. What does he think of Crazy Carl, the kitty? Our Crazy Carl kitty. What are you doing? Oh, good. Yeah. She's like, I'm just going to make this. I'm going to make this home. Okay. Loves them all. Good. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll be at work for a couple hours and then I will be back as soon as I'm done. See you guys. Babies, you'll be good kittens. They're like, we're the best mom. Oh man, there's just a pile of stuff there.